Okay, we have a game now we're going to play. It's a game we play around here. It's called If You Only Knew.
Okay.
First album you ever purchased?
Jimmy Cliff, The Harder They Come.
Your favorite artist?
My favorite artist right now would be Bill Withers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your favorite overall genre of music?
I would say reggae.
Yeah, that makes sense, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. A secret talent?
I could fry a really good egg.
Okay, nice.
Now,
Scrambled?
Scrambled. You're a scrambled guy.
Scrambled, yeah.
Yeah, you know, that's a little boring, but it's okay. It's just having it to a point where it's just the right, where it's not too raw, and then you flip it. There's a little fish called red herring.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
It's almost like Solomon Gundry. I don't know if you know that. It's a little bit of a herring taste, almost smoked.
Yeah.
I'll dip a little bit on that just to give it that smoky egg vibe.
Gosh.
And yo, dude, I do a gourmet fried egg, bro.
Amazing.
Shaggy style.
That is, you really get very passionate about it, too. Never seen someone get so excited about an egg before.
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, man. You know what I mean? Jamaican style.
Yeah, yeah. The biggest risk you've ever taken?
I don't know. I think creatively right now, one of the biggest risks I'm taking is right now. This Little Mermaid thing that I'm doing is the first time. It's live.
Yeah.
It's theatrical. It's something that I've never done before. I'm soaking it all up because I'm working with and if you're gonna do it with these people because they're so professional.
Yeah.
And they've had a few hits under the belt.
Sure.
So I'm really diving into it with like the best of the best of doing it, and it's exciting. So it's risky. It's really risky to say because I've never done it before.
Yeah, live TV.
I am out of my comfort zone, trying to be really comfortable in outside of my comfort zone. You know? So I would say this is one of the biggest.
That's fun. That's exciting. A luxury that you can't live without?
Well, you know, my first class seat. Yeah, I gotta have that, bro.
Your what?
My first class seat.
Your
If I'm
first class.
flying, yeah, man, I want to be comfortable, bro. I love that. If I'm traveling, I gotta be.
You travel a lot. So.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The best advice you've ever received?
James Brown. So James Brown and I was on a tour called Night of the Proms in Antwerp. I was there with me, Cyndi Lauper, and Joe Cocker. I was the youngest guy on the tour. And every night when I come out to do my segment, there were 6 shows a week. You know, it's 20,000 people. Every time we come out, it's a huge orchestra. Every night I would come out and do my segment. They would pull a chair up with James Brown, and James would sit there and watch me.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, a little freaked out, but
Wow.
you know, it's the Godfather.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you would like, hey, Shaggy! You know what I mean? I was like, all right, cool, yo. So I was like, Godfather! He's like, yeah, Shaggy! And after a while, we became friendly.
Yeah.
And one day, he kicked my dressing room door open. Kicked it with his foot, walked
Kicked
in.
it open.
Boom, kicked it right open. Walked in, had a bodyguard with him. The guy stood behind the door and folded his arm like this behind him and stood up there. And huge guy, and James Brown said, sit down. And right there, I thought I was gonna get a James Brown beat down, bro. I mean, the guy looked mad serious.
Yeah.
He come in, he wasn't smiling, sat down on the couch, and he said, let me tell you something. I've been watching you every night. You good. I've been to your country, been there with Molly, really good. I rolled it up, smoke it with him, it's great. But you the truth.
Yeah.
Is you funny.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. They can take away your house, take away your car, take away your woman, take away all your money. There's one thing they'll never take away from you. It's your talent. And as long as you're rich, as long as you got your talent, you're a rich man. Keep doing what you're doing, and God bless you. And got up and walk out.
Wow.
And that's the best advice ever because he said, as long as you have your talent, you're a rich man. And I always believe that I will, and that has been a part of my longevity because I always rely on what was given to me by God to get me out of anything that I've ever been in. And I live by that to this day.
And what a great story to be able to.
Oh, it's amazing. It was it's my James Brown moment.
Yeah.
And you know, the guy just took a liking to me. He really liked my wife too. He thought she was great.
Great impression too.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. A musician from history that you'd like to take to lunch?
I already did.
Yeah.
Sting.
Yes. Yeah.
I already did.
What do you think something is that we should be paying more attention to in society right now?
We should be paying more attention to just really loving each other. I think we're in a very divided time.
Yeah.
We're probably on the verge of civil unrest, and we don't have We don't. It's not like we don't have. We have a lot in common, and we need to really pay attention. A simple thing: treat someone the way you'd like to be treated, and everything will take care of itself.
Yeah.
It's that simple. We make things harder than it is. We'll sit down here and listen to whosoever telling you what and your situation. And if you just do this basic thing to just treat you the way I would like to be treated, we'll have a better world.
I think that social media has really gotten into everybody's stuck on these phones, and you use the social media?
Social media is great in some sense, but social media is bad for people who are underachievers.
Yeah.
Because they live vicariously through it. You know what I'm saying? And they will try and create situations around themselves to make themselves feel better. And they will go, because of that, they will go to people who are trying to do better, and because they're not achieving as much, try to bring them down to make themselves feel better. And that's social media for you. You have to know how to use it as a tool. You have to be to be honest with you, for you to be on social media, you got to be a very confident person.
I'm getting a flip phone.
Never miss a beat. Subscribe to Larry King now and watch new episodes every day.